Hey there, viewers, it's Charlie. I'm back again with another Transformers review. And today's review is going to be on War for Cybertron Trilogy Siege Hound. Now, this is a figure that I've been wanting for quite a while. Or scratch down, not just figure, character, because, well, unlike the other characters such as Sideswipe or Prowl or Mirage, etc., Hound didn't really get an Earth mode until much, much later. Like, hell, only just this year he got an Earth mode in Selects. Although, I guess we did know about that figure for a couple years. But, still. But, honestly, seeing how that Selects figure is in a 5-pack, which is like over 100 pounds, and it's pretty much like really rare right now. It's sold out, etc. I'm more than happy to have this guy in my collection as my Hound. So, does this figure hold up in 2024? Well, let's start off by looking at the box. So, of course, we've got the Siege packaging, which is an absolute blast for the past for me. So we can see what the Siege boxes were like. So we've got Hound's name just right there. Of course, these had numbering systems, which were dropped in Legacy. I kind of hope that they bring these back in Age of the Primes, but who knows. But this guy was number 9. Number 9 large. Number 6 was extra. Okay, I'm sorry. But here we got a picture of Hound just pointing at something. I don't know what, but he's pointing. And one cool gimmick that was dropped in Earthrise is there was this cool blacklight gimmick where if you hold this under a blacklight and you can sort of see it under the normal light, there was some Cybertronian text which, if you went on the Siege website, which is now defunct, you could put this lettering in and it would decode it into an actual word, and it would let you view Hound's profile on the website, which was pretty cool. Sort of a prototype of the QR codes that Legacy has. So, yeah, if anything, this is kind of cooler than the QR codes that Legacy does. So, yeah. This side, of course, got the Siege mural, which is... I mean, honestly, I think I definitely prefer the Legacy ones. Because this is just a bunch of characters just all together. The arc taking off before we knew that it was a robot in Kingdom. And the side, we've got Hound in both modes. And a little bit more, because we've got him with Lionizer there. And it shows off some more Battle Masters, such as Lionizer and Aimless, which I have taken a look at before. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the box. And looking at the figure, well, of course, this was released during Siege, so this is meant to be a Cybertronian vehicle, so I'm guessing this is some sort of Cybertronian Jeep. Point is, it's not the usual Jeep that he turns into. For example, this is what it's meant to look like with the Tritus. Just picture this, but in Hound's green. Yeah, this is a more stylized take, and honestly, I quite like how this looks. Like, sure, I definitely would still like to get the Selects Hound, so I got him in a more accurate vehicle mode, but still, I really like how this looks. So, for detailing, of course, again with Siege, we've got the main gimmick C, which was a bit of battle damage paint. Pretty much most of the figures had some dry brushing on them to make it look like they were... Yeah, the figures pretty much look like they were in a battle, because you see this dry brushing there? Yeah, that was one of the main points of Siege. The figures kind of look like they were knocked around a bit. The top, we've got the Autobot insignia and the star that Hound normally has. Of course, got the wheels right here in green. I And this guy actually rolls really well, like almost the entire length of my desk. So yeah, this guy rolls really well. Here we've got the windshield. See that? Well, Hound normally just has a windshield. Here he's got an entire, like, roll bar, is that what it's called? It's kind of like the Hound from Alternators, where it's got this entire thing. Got some ports here for guns, because that was Siege's main gimmick. Just weapons everywhere. Got, well, that looks like a mini-com port, but it's for something else, I'll show later. Some more ports here. Underneath, you can pretty much just see his face right there. And yeah, it's pretty much it for the Jeep mode. And yeah, I quite like this Jeep mode. I mean, sure, we do have a more accurate one now. I mean, I just have the Triton there for comparison, but we do have a more accurate one now, but still, I quite like this. So, for accessories, well, he's got like 3 of them. So he's got this little launcher here. He's got this main gun. And this gas canister, I guess. But these can plug on. So it just goes in the back. And with these can like combine like so, because that, again, that's the main gimmick. So we got that going on. And that's pretty much Hound all armed up. And of course, seeing how these were introduced in Siege, these can take blast effects. And there's even some ports on him to make it look like he's getting shot at. Which is something that I'm really disappointed they got rid of in future installments, like in Legacy. Like this little port there that you can plug something onto. A bit loose though, so. But we'll see more in robot mode. Ooh, I'm taking time back there by accident. But yeah, like you can come up with lots of wacky, weird combinations for this gun. Or just have them separate. And yeah, those are the guns that he does come with. However, when I bought this guy, he actually came with some bonus accessories. That's right. My copy came with some bonus accessories 3D printed from the seller, which is honestly amazing. Now, I don't know if these are from like some CAD model from like a website, or if these are custom made by the seller. I'm gonna go with these are custom made by the seller, but still, these are amazing. So we've got this gun, which is meant to be Hound's normal gun. So we can see here. And of course, like, this doesn't take blast effects because it's 3D printed, but oh well. But yeah, we've got Hound's normal gun here, based on his toy. Well, his G1 toy. We've got his rocket launcher, or his shoulder gun from the cartoon. And an actual missile for the actual launcher here. So this can just go into here. This just kind of look like the missile launcher from the G1 toy, so yeah, I've got some extra accessories. And we can plug all of this on. Of course, this is going to be sort of overkill because this is like, what, 5 weapons on him? But, hey, this is Siege. The point is it's meant to be weapons overkill. So, yeah. And And honestly, like, the bonus 3D printed weapons are pretty cool. If anything, it's my first foray into add-on kits, if anything. So, yeah. Now, finally, just before we move on to the transformation, here he is with the, I guess, the Earth mode version of this mold with the Tritus, because I don't have Select's Hound. And we can see that, yeah, a lot of retooling done for this guy. Like, the front's been retooled, this bit's been retooled. There's new weapons. The wheels have been retooled. I think the feet are still the same, but we can see that the roll bar is now gone. The shins have been entirely retooled. It's just a really extensive retooling, which I think is amazing. I think the only things that are the same are the arms. I think the heads are probably different as well, to be honest. Like, yeah, the wheels in the Siege version are much thicker. Yeah, hopefully I get the Selects 5-pack one day. It'll mainly just be for Hound, but maybe for Jazz as well, because for the plastic, but yeah, maybe hopefully one day they'll release Hound separately. Because seeing how they did like Wave 5 of United and it's mainly repacks, maybe they'll do that in the future as well. But for now, like, I'm just amazed how heavy this retool is. So, yeah. Now, that's pretty much it for the vehicle mode, so just getting all this stuff off. So, to get this guy transformed, well, if you've seen how the Tritus transforms, it's pretty much almost exactly the same, but with an extra step with how the roll bar transforms. So to start off, I'm just going to take these bits and just get them up like so. It's a bit trickier here because the roll bar is in the way, but just get these out. These are going to be his feet. There we go. Untap the front bits, like so. Untap the back because he keeps doing it by himself. And then we can just spin around the legs like so. Then just collapse the wheels like so they're pretty much with each other. Then just fold up the foot. So now he's got legs. Get the shoulders out the way. Rotate the forearms. Get the chest down. Just tapping the shoulders like so. For this back bit, fold this up. Then this will just tap into the back like so. Then this little back flap will just move out like so. And here we have Hound in robot mode. And yeah, that's still quite a really cool transformation. Like, whether it's the Earth mode version or the Cybertronian mode version, this is a really cool transformation. And, well, this robot mode, again, it's Hound, so having a 360 of this mode, honestly, I think this looks a bit cleaner than the Tritus does. So, of course, with the port in the back, which the Tritus lacks. Looking at the head, I want to say that the head's different from the Tritus. Yeah, I think the head's a different piece. Like, this head's more cartoon accurate. So, yeah. And for more details, we can see the stars on the shoulders kind of look like the stars in the G1 toy. So yeah. Now, giving him his accessories, well, we'll start off by giving him the accessories that were just on the original toy. So we got these three. So what we can do here is plug this onto the back of this gun. Give him this gun here. And then, I don't know, maybe just plug this onto his shoulder. And now we got him in stock configuration. And yeah, here this can take blast effects. And of course the rocket launcher can also take blast effects. And there's a few ports on him that can also take a blast effect. Because this was around the time where they were really pushing the blast effects. Like, there's one right on the leg here. There's one on the shoulder. And then there's one on the chest as well. So you can make it really look like he's getting shot at. And honestly, I kind of missed that feature. Like, they phased it out around the start of Legacy. So now, like, only the retools of Siege and other figures have it, and that's it. And of course, got the ports in the feet for weaponizers, or if you want to play the boss effect there, then go ahead. So yeah. Now, of course, I same with the stock weapons. However, here he is with the 3D printed weapons that I got from the seller. And honestly, I think he looks better with these weapons. Like, of course, he's got the actual gun, which the Tritus does sort of also come with, although, yeah, that looks more like a hairdryer. And of course, the rocket launcher, which the Tritus also comes with. Though the missile can also come out. But yeah, I think I prefer these versions. And besides, when it comes to displaying the Tritus, I normally display him with the Evo Fusion version of the weapons, because of course, he's the Tritus. He's not meant to have a Hound silhouette exactly, in my eyes. So yeah, what I do is, I just give the Tritus the Evo Fusion weapon from the back of the box. Yes, it looks dumb, but he's a Junkion, so... Yeah, we'll move on to the comparison very shortly, but yeah. Honestly, I think I kind of prefer these 3D printed weapons over the ones that he actually came with. I mean, yeah, he's still using the actual launcher, but it's got a sort of long missile there. And his stock gun, I just put on the back of so yeah. Now putting him with the Tritus, so you can see just all the retooling they did. Well, for one, the chest is now entirely new. Although the shoulders and the forearms are still the same. Pretty sure the waist is actually new, but the thighs here still the same. And here, I'm pretty sure these are actually still the same bit. It's just hard to tell with all the battle damage on Hound, but I think these are still the same details. It's just the outer bit has been entirely retooled. So yeah, it's quite interesting. And of course, the back on the Tritus looks a lot more barren. Just, well, that huge roll bar there. But still, I can't wait to get this Lex Hound if I ever do. Because at least he has the actual Jeep mode. So, like, it will still be cartoon accurate. Whereas this is just a really badass looking stylized Hound, which I really love. So, how is this guy's posability? Well, his hand's on a ball joint, so he can look up and down. He can look side to side. The arms can move. He can T-pose. Got a bicep swivel there. Swivel there at the wrist. Elbows. Waist swivel. He can kick forward. He can kick back. He's got 90-degree knees there. Swivel at the thigh. Ankle pivots. And a really good one because he can also do the splits. And feet can kind of also move. So yeah, that's about it for the posability. So you can get this guy into some good poses. And yeah, like, Siege was right around the time when they started improving the posability, like making waist swivels mandatory or making ankle pivots a main feature for figures. Yeah, like, it starts around Siege. So, yeah. And honestly, I feel that this guy, even now, is still quite a good figure. Like, I know that we have the Earth Mode version, but for Hound, he's just in a 5-pack. So if you want him, you have to get like 4 of the deluxes that you probably don't want. Or if you can, or like tracking him down individually from like a seller on Facebook Marketplace or eBay or something. Well, for me, unless I do Hound separately, I think I'm more than happy with this guy as my Hound. Like, he still holds up in my opinion. Like, yeah, he's got the weird battle damage, but he still looks really good. And my one even has some additional 3D printed weapons, so he looks even more cool. So I'm more than happy to have this guy be my Hound, because at least I've got a taste of the Earth Mode version with detritus here. So, yeah. So, do I recommend Siege Hound? Honestly, I think I actually still do, because like, the vehicle mode looks amazing. It looks really good in robot mode, and even with the stock weapons, he still looks really good. And I think this guy does a better job with the details than the detritus does. Like, he's got a better back, in my opinion, for example. So, yes, this guy still holds up in 2024. Just shows how good the Siege It just shows how good the Siege line was. Like, there wasn't that many stinkers in the line. So, yeah. So, this has been my review on Siege Hound. And this is Charlie Young, signing off.